Coming at you.
We got Josh here.
Hey, Man Bear Pig's in the house.
That's
How you
right.
doing?
And look what he brought. Awesome, from Stone.
None other than Stone, man. I had to.
Yeah, it's the Stone Smoked Porter with chocolate and orange peel. This was a special request. I asked if he wanted to bring something. I wanted to try this beer. And they did make it with dark chocolate and dried orange peel. So I've had these orange chocolate combos that I've loved. So
Yeah.
he's had it. He's not telling me anything. So
Keep my mouth shut about it.
so you'll get the real deal. This is 5.9% ABV and 53 IBUs. So let's get this cracked open. All right. So it's interesting watching the pour. You can definitely see the light coming through it on the pour. And maybe just the slightest bit on the bottom, you know, you can see through. It's,
well, the nice thing about this is I expect a lot with porters. You get that lighter, it's still dark, but a lighter brown.
Yeah.
Put this up to one of your bright lights up here. I'm actually getting some red.
Yeah, we're getting some red
tones.
hues coming through from up there for sure.
Yeah.
And the head seems to be fading fairly quick, but kind of a basic khaki head. It's really creamy looking though.
Yeah.
So
good looking beer.
yeah, it looks like it's gonna leave lacing. So let's get a nose on it. Oh, you know, I didn't get the orange right away,
No.
but I definitely got the chocolate and I got the roasted malts immediately, and some nuttiness right off the top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely some good nuttiness. That's really nice.
I think it's more nuttiness for me than I'm not getting as much of the orange as I would think.
Right, I get a hint of it in there, and I get a little bit of chocolate. You know, certainly I get chocolate, but yeah, it's more of that nutty aspect. I agree.
Yeah.
Might be like a hint of smoke.
Yeah.
You know, there on the nose.
Yeah. Yeah, on the nose. It's tough on the nose. It's pretty light.
It is. And the nutty creaminess is really one of the dominant characters on the note, which actually is very appealing to me. So
it's not my favorite part of the beer, the nose. Let's go for the
absolutely.
taste.
Cheers. The very first thing hit the tip of my tongue, and I got the sweet orange peel. It was actually the very, very first, till it washed over the rest of my mouth.
Yeah, I'm getting the orange peel, and then you get some kind of a bitterness. It's not so much a hop thing. I think it's more of a malt or a roast bitterness for me, going with the citrus and the orange.
Yeah, and I'm curious, you probably have the smoked porter more than I have, but does it feel like it's a lighter mouthfeel than the regular smoked porter?
It is pretty light, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've had the smoked porter, but it is lighter than I remember it being, for sure.
I don't think there's any question about that, but I wish I could describe the orange. The orange comes right up front. It's right in your face, right at the beginning. It settles away, and then you pick up everything else.
But I'm getting a nice smokiness that are on that back end that's lingering around very nice too. So smoked porter, I mean, at least they have that.
That orange just hits my tongue, and you feel it's light, and the light bit of carbonation, because it's a light carbonation, I don't know, it just kind of, at the very first draw, it starts exploding on your tongue.
Yeah.
And you get kind of a bright orange, almost. I mean, you get that it's orange peel, but you also kind of get this, makes me think of Tang. And it's there for just a moment, if you know what Tang is.
Tang, that's good. It's real light all throughout. It's real bubbly all throughout. Maybe a little high for me on carbonation for my personal taste.
I'm with you. It almost makes me think of soda at some point, like an orange sweet soda in there.
Yeah. But otherwise, I mean, it carries pretty well.
Yeah, I guess in that sense, there's a little bit of disappointment because Grant, it's a porter, okay? And I just said this to Josh a minute ago, and I have to remind myself, it's a porter. It's a lighter beer. I think if I were to make a chocolate orange thing, though, I'd have to go to Imperial Stout.
Well, and the other thing that I've seen too is some reviews. I think they're mostly written reviews or people talking about it. Is they say it's got the mouthfeel wise, it's a little bit smooth and creamy. I think that's more of the regular smoked porter for me.
Yeah.
This, again, with the carbonation being high like it is, I mean, it's light, that's for sure, but it's not smooth. I think the carbonation is distracting, so it's not smooth, and it's certainly not creamy.
Yeah, if anything, I'd go more to a little bit of a clean, crisp taste at the beginning.
Right.
Honestly. Right. And as I said, almost gives me an essence of a... The other night, my wife and I had a blood orange soda, and it lends towards that direction because of the amount of carbonation on it.
Well, what do you think? You ready to give this one a grade?
I don't know, I gotta talk more. I gotta talk, you know me. And I tell you what, I just felt like I just got a splash of like some grapefruit off of it, which was interesting. And I wonder if that would have to come from whatever hopping they did possibly. But I want to say citrus in general. So besides just that orange, on the backside now, I'm getting like a light bitterness, but it's almost a little bit of a citrus bitterness, which in a way is kind of cool, actually. I kind of dig on that.
And as I let it settle before I just took this last sip, I was starting to get a little, it was settling and the bitterness was going away, and I was getting a little bit more of, some earthy kind of just taste there going on in the background. So,
but it is. It's not like it's sweet, but it's not like sweet how I normally think of it. This is not like a caramel sweetness. It's not like a strong. The sweetness comes through, but with the orange, it really does. It comes more in that soda side, and the only real flavor I get in terms of hoppiness is possibly that grapefruit kind of coming on a little bit.
I think if they did. I think the smoked porter is maybe distracting me a bit from the orange that is intended to come across. I think if they did a regular porter, I might get a little bit more of the chocolate in the orange. The smoked is kind of getting me.
And if they've added chocolate, I'm kind of going, well, where's that extra chocolate?
I know, right?
Because I get less chocolate on this than I do their normal smoked
with chocolate and orange peel.
Yeah, so they've added it. But I don't get any more chocolate on this than I get more chocolate off the vanilla smoked porter than I do off this where they've added extra chocolate.
Yeah, some chocolate malts and stuff, yeah.
So in that sense, it's kind of a disappointment, I
don't know.
Yeah. Fun beer to try nevertheless. I always like trying different things, and this falls in different. I got to tell you something else, though. This is going to sound peculiar, but my burps are absolutely delicious. They really are. I got to say that. The burp is almost better than the first part. I don't know why. It's just really, really good.
Oh, man.
Now, let's go for that rating.
Well, I mean, are we going with smoked porter as a style? I'm not, we're not going to go.
Well, we're going to just lend it into the porter category, I think, as a whole.
I've had better porters. Style, I mean, I'll give it in the B range. I'd say we'll just go with mid B, 85 for me.
Yeah, I'm going lower. So I'm dropping down to an 81. It's a B minus for me. It's a fun, drinkable beer. It's unique, but there's just a lot of better porters out there.
Right.
And Stone's made better porters, so.
Yeah, well, and then for overall, what are your thoughts?
I'm actually going up because I like variety, and the more I drink it too, and I get a lot of the orange, and it's a completely unique orange. I mean, it's definitely a sweet orange peel, so they've got the sweetness, they've got all this orange. It's very, very interesting, but even then I can't go too high. I'm going to an 86.
And I'm going to do it too. I'm going to keep it right there at an 85. Overall, I mean, it was just kind of meh. For me, that's about it.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. I don't necessarily need to have it again.
And it wasn't bad. It just was, Yeah, it just exists.
I'm going to say, I will say this. I think that it has encouraged me to consider making a chocolate orange.
So you can make a better one.
I'm going to overdo it. So that's the way to do it, I think. So we don't want to completely discourage you from trying this. It is a fun beer to try. I'm not going to tell you any different. It might be a B beer, but B beer is not bad. I mean, I wouldn't mind brewing all B beers. It is the Stone Smoked Porter with chocolate and orange peel. And what can I say? Life's too short
to drink cheap beer.
And we'll see you
on the next beer review.
Cheers, everyone.
See ya.